Welcome to the American Dream Podcast World Tour. I'm your host, Katrina, and today we have a very special guest from Thailand sharing their unique perspective on the pursuit of the American dream. Join us as we explore the cultural nuances and personal experiences that shape their journey. Tune in for a captivating discussion on their dreams, identity, and American ethos. Welcome aboard. This is the American Dream Podcast. We are traveling to Thailand today with our beautiful guest, Tommie Baker. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
I am so excited to learn about your culture, Thailand. I've never been there, and your background too. So share a bit about yourself.
My name is Tommie Baker. Well, that is, of course, is American name. Mm-hmm. If you want to know my real name from my country, so is Prapasi, and my last name Pheuak Sawat. So that's the reason why I have Tommie Baker as my name.
I would never be able to pronounce that, yes. So where exactly in Thailand are you from?
I'm from South in Thailand. So it's like between central. Mm-hmm. So it's not that far, maybe about 6-hour drive from Bangkok. Mm-hmm. It's small, but really still like a fisherman town. Mm-hmm. It's not a tourist town. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing that I love about my hometown, because you can get everything fresh from the pier in the morning. Mm-hmm. So that's one. And then we have fresh market every day, of course, in Thailand, like almost everywhere that we have fresh market. So that's what I miss.
When did you decide to move to the US?
I came here 2009 as a student internship.
Student visa. Okay, so 2009. And did you had any plans of staying here?
Not at all, because of my parents. So my parents, they both were teachers. So they were planning for me to go back there. And well, my first plan, I just want to come here and get the experience of the kitchen, cooking, hotel. And then I just want to go back to Thailand and study a little bit more, and then go to another country to get another experience. But that's not happening.
Not the case. Yes. So why did you decide to come to America for that experience?
It's just the opportunity that where that I studied before is hotel management and tourism. They give me the opportunity that to give me scholarship to come here to intern, practice as we can't call it chef, just the cook, and then learning the hotel in America, how they work. So that's what opportunity that I got, and then I grabbed that opportunity because I think it's really make me grow.
Absolutely. What were some challenges that you faced upon arriving here?
Well, I can tell you that first thing is language, because it's like I learned some English in Thailand, but it's totally different because we learn all in formal, and we learn as a British
English. Yes. Same.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then when I came here, first question that they ask me, or they greet me, is howdy. And I'm like, so I just, or how you doing?
Yeah.
Just like that. And then I'm like, I just learned how are you? That's all I learned from there.
Or what's up? What's up made me confused too, because I immediately looked up at the ceiling and I was like, the ceiling or sky, birds, I don't know. Yes. I don't know. That question still doesn't make really much sense to me, but whatever. So language barrier, anything else?
Well, I think it's just in Thailand, in Bangkok, you can have the same thing in the big city. You don't say hi or nothing like that. But then here, I think, well, when I first arrived, I arrived in Chicago. Everyone looked very mad. I was scared. Because they just feel like they don't care about you. They just feel like, I don't know who you are and all that. And it's make me scared when the first enter. And then when you ask them something, it sound like they don't want to answer you. So that's kind of make me scared. But when I first got here I got to Springfield and Branson, everyone is nice. They were nice, but I still don't understand what they're saying because the accent is totally different. When the tourists visit Thailand, they talk slow for you to understand. But when you came here, they not wait for you at all. So you just have to try to catch it. So in that time, I just think it's very difficult. And I don't know I'm going to make it here.
How did you overcome these challenges? The language barrier, the cultural difference?
You know, it's kind of like funny part. When I start at the hotel, we have so many nationality in the hotel. We have Mexican, have South African, have Indian, and we have to learn them as well. They learn us. And American, you know, we have to learn they not just the culture, but the body language that they try to teach us. So it's make me feel like I have to try harder. I call my mom and cry like every day because I want to go home because I don't understand. So my mom said, you can't. You already decide to go there. So you're going to have to stay there until 1 year. So then what has helped me, I just decided that I will have to do something to help me to understand, to help me to be able to work with them. So I turn on Disney Channel and helping me because it's a lot of kids. So I learned from that and I watch Disney Channel like every day for 3 months to kind of like get into the word. Even it's not a slang word like Branson or Springfield use. So that is helping me.
Yeah, absolutely. What about culture?
The culture I adapted because, you know, here you can't actually find something that authentic. You can't find something that is just like our country, not at all. So that's why we just try to make something or do something that's similar and adapt it in the same, you know, just like, oh, they use the same thing. They, you know, like pasta, they use like us, use noodle, stuff like that. So we kind of adapt that way, you know, the way we eat. And then they use regular soy sauce. We say, okay, we're just gonna have to make that work, just like that. Yeah,
it's kind of like you don't have any other options, so you might as well just adapt it. Yeah. So, can you share any memorable experiences or maybe milestones from your early 2009 days of you being here in the United States?
I think it's a lot of memory that because I came here with my friends, with my another 5 friends.
From Thailand as well.
From Thailand, yes, because we have the same program. So we came here in the little bit different times, but you know, we get close when we get here. We get to know each other a little bit more. We stay in the same apartment. So it's very, very fun experience. And then with the trainer or the chef that we work with, so it's make us feel like, you can't say feel like home, but feel safe because the way that they help us, they take care of us, and they go through with a lot of stuff with us. It's make you feel like you have another family here. So it's like we work together very long hour because the hotel, you know, not as a student, but the hotel period, you have to work every holiday, you have to work weekend, sometimes you have no day off. And in the hotel, you know, sometimes when you're short on people, you have to do dishes, stuff like that. But then when we do it all together, it's make a good, fun work time. So yeah. And when first came here, it's funny that most likely it's going to be a language thing that, you know, when I came here, I'm like, what are you talking about? And then, you know, when I work with the Mexican lady, she's my trainer. I just love her so much. She told me, she said, she called asparagus, but she called asparagus. So it's have to take me a minute to understand. I'm like, what is that? She said, asparagus. So I'm like, okay. She's like, watch. So that's all she says. So I was like, okay. So, you know, it's kind of like you have to learn that way. So you have to learn the way that people show you how to do it. And here, a lot of vegetable is totally different. So I don't know all the vegetables. So the most that I do, I just have to draw the picture.
It's one thing not understanding American people who speak their own language, but it's completely other thing to try and understand another immigrant who doesn't speak English and try to communicate through drawings. Very challenging. So how did your cultural background from Thailand shape your experience of adapting to life in America?
First, when I got here, I didn't prepare myself as well. I think it will be the same because when I was studying in Bangkok for 8 years. So I thought, oh, okay, it's maybe about the same like New York, California. But then when I first came here, I was surprised because I don't see the bus anywhere. I don't see the cab or the taxi that we call. So I just start realize that maybe it's not the way that I thought. So I was talking to my friend how we gonna do this, how we gonna go somewhere. So that's the thing that the food, how we gonna get the food that kind of like similar with what we eat. So luckily, you know, like they still use certain thing, like we use like basil, stuff like that, you know, coconut milk. So I'm like, okay, you know what, we're gonna have to try to make everything to be similar with our country. And it's take a little bit, you know, you're not just gonna adapt yourself right away. You still have to try right and wrong, you know, like we eat, I don't know if you know congee, like rice, boiling rice, and then overnight, and you have kind of like smushy texture. So we just, okay, you know, we just gonna try with oatmeal, with grit, like thing like that. Most of the time that my experience is gonna be about food because, you know, we work in that area.
Yes,
so, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. How do you feel about American food?
First year, not at all.
You did not like it?
Nope, I don't.
No. When did you started adapting towards it and giving it a chance?
I try little by little, but first year I feel everything is so greasy and cheesy.
That's exactly what I thought when I moved here too. Everything is too sweet or too salty, and that's the only two flavors I remember trying. Yeah. So how did you overcome that? Did you start eating like pizza the next year and hot dogs at all?
Well, the first year I try little by little because, you know, it's something that maybe I have to explore myself outside of the box. You know, I can't just eat my own comfort food every time because it's not cheap. So that's why, you know, me and my friend, at first we try American Chinese first. That's what because it's not actually Chinese. So we just go to Chinese buffet and stuff like that, you know, just try it out. And then after that, we just kind of like explore ourselves to pizza, hamburger, and hot dog. But hot dog is going to be my last thing. But now I love hot dog.
It's your favorite food now?
I loved it. I think it's good, but different kind. Not just, you know, regular hot dog. I like Broadwurst, stuff like that. So yeah, now it's kind of like I think I adopted well. I can say that. Yeah.
What is your favorite American food right now?
It's called, you know, this one too, it doesn't make sense because it's called chicken fried steak.
Wow, that is very Midwest, I feel like. Yes. You've completely blended in and adapted. So let's talk a little bit about community support. What role did people and community play in your journey towards achieving your American dream? And let's talk about American dream a little bit too.
For me, when I first came here, I didn't think that I have an American dream because I just think I just want to come here to get the experience that I want to get and then go home. So that part is not start from the first year yet. But then I met my ex-husband in the hotel. So that is make me feel like I want to build my family here. But yeah, that's it's not kind of like forever thing, you know. So we split up and all that. But that is make me feel like I have a dream. My dream is I want to be a chef. So I want to learn the most I can. But then I like American, like United States, because I feel like they not just respect you, just not just as a chef, but they respect you as who you are. Not because I'm female and I'm not gonna be a good chef. Because my country is half that way. Mostly it will be a guy chef.
So it's more sexist.
Yes. So, but here I feel they respect who I am. I think they like the way my challenge, that I challenge myself. They like the way that I try hard to be someone, to be someone or to be something that I love or to do something that I love, and they respect that part. So that's what I think I appreciate here, and I still love what I'm doing, and it's make me feel like I want to grow more and more. So that's why I think it's not planned to stay here. It's not planned to, I think, to work here. But then when in certain point is America made me feel very confident in myself. So yeah,
that's very important. Was becoming a chef your American dream, or was that just the goal?
That's just my goal.
You wanted to become a chef in Thailand as well?
Yes. Because, you know, like in certain point, I was intern in Thailand also, and I was intern in the hotel, and they all have male chef, and one of the chef, he's Thai, but he told me that I will never become a chef because I'm a woman. So that is make me feel like I will prove that I can be a chef. So that's what make me feel like that is gonna be my dream. Because when like when I was little, my mom always cook, always do something, but I just told myself I'm not gonna cook because it's a lot of work. It's so much work. You know, you just go to the store and buy it. That's easier way. But then I think it's in my blood already that I love to eat. I love to cook. I love to try new things. So I think that's why it changed my major, because I graduated as education. So I was a teacher for a little bit in Thailand, and then I just that time I was wrong because that's not for me. So that's why I asked my mom. I said, "Mom, can I go for another major?" And she the one that gave me a lot of I think hope and love that said, "Go for it. If you love, go for it." So that's why I kind of like go for hotel management, you know, and then start do what I love. So she told me, she said, as long as you're happy, so just do it while you have time. So that's why chef is kind of like my goal that I want to reach.
And did you reach it?
I did.
You are a chef now.
I am a chef, yes. And then I am a business owner also.
Oh my gosh, share a little bit about your business.
So I just gonna kind of like told from the beginning how I get to this part. When I first came here, so I just do intern at Chateau on the Lake. That's what I learned a lot, because I learned from chef that he was really, really, well, he's still good chef, really good chef, but we didn't work together anymore. He's moved, you know, to somewhere else. So he's from Canada, one of the chef, and then another, he's an American chef, but he's really good. He's the one that made me feel like I want to be a good chef just like he is. So
he was your role model.
Yes, he's my hero. He teach me a lot of stuff. He teach me gastronomy, you know, like science with food. So that's make me love it. And then I feel like, oh, this is a new experience that I want to learn. And all. So then, yes, from the first year, I met my ex-husband and we got married, everything. I got hired at Hilton in Branson. So I was just the line cook, if you know the term. So I just a line cook, and then after that, a years I become a lead cook. And after that, maybe less than a years, I become a sous chef there. And I was working in the steakhouse, level 2 steakhouse for about 5 years. And I got opportunity from Branson Convention Center. So it's the same building, but they do banquet and big banquet concession only. So I got that opportunity that I think, okay, if I stay here, I have to grow. I have to follow my dream that I have. So that's why I took that opportunity to become executive sous chef. So I stayed there for another 6 years, and the COVID hit. So we got laid off. You know, the most people got laid off because no one gonna do banquet, big banquet. So I just got another opportunity. Okay, I just gonna start my little Thai restaurant to have people to let people in town know that this is authentic Thai. So I opened Thai kitchen. It's still there in Branson, downtown. So that one, I kind of like start from just a little tiny, maybe 29 seat. That's all. And then I got the opportunity back from Branson Convention to offer me as a executive chef. So I took it. But I still have the restaurant, the Thai restaurant. So I have someone come in and do it for me, manage it, stuff like that. So yeah. So I become a executive chef maybe about almost a year. And I think this is time to move on because I think I learned the banquet, the big banquet, everything. And I think I have to step over, like just to because this I comfort already. So I want to do something that challenge me a little bit more. So that's what I decided with my ex-partner that we're gonna do sushi restaurant.
I love sushi so much. I was like, I wonder if this is where she is going.
So I think we start everything on 2021, but not finish until 2022. So that's what we open. It's called Momo Sushi and Grill. The way that because my ex-partner, he from Branson, so he have Momo in Branson, and then he told me, he said, hey, what about, because I live here, I live in Springfield, I drive to work in Branson, and he said, what about if we think about opening the restaurant in Springfield? I said, that's a good idea, but you have a lot of competition. So that's what I learned. And then when we open Momo, I kind of like adapt to people in Springfield what they like. And we still try to, put the best. We still do some the menu that we have such a big menu. When the first opening, we got a lot of complaint because you have big menu. People seem like they like, we reading the book right now because the menu is such a big menu. We just because you have hibachi, you have teriyaki, you have sushi, you have ramen. So it's kind of like we try to accommodate all the customer. So yeah, but so now we feel like we almost there. So we learn the Springfield, and I still kind of like try to tweak things. But yeah, we're gonna keep trying, and that's what my goal and then I reached that goal already. So I am proud of myself that I can be the restaurant owner that very challenged myself. Is totally different from the corporate work, but I am I think it's step out of my comfort zone that I do now.
That's a lot of work. That's such an inspiring story. So you still own 2 restaurants, right?
The Thai restaurant, I sold it already because it's kind of like far drive. So, and then this one is a lot bigger, so it's harder to manage because I do everything myself in this restaurant. I order, I cook,
manage,
clean.
Yeah.
Every spot that missing, so I do it myself because as a restaurant owner, you have to be able to fill with every spot that missed. So that's why I have no time to do anything else. Rather, I just still, part of it, just go to school to learn more of English. Because, even when you here for so long, you're not gonna improve your English as much. Like you talk, you can, talk, you can speak, but not when you reading, writing. So, so that's one thing that another goal that I want to learn more. And I don't think everyone gonna be too old to learn or to study something.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little starstruck right now knowing that you own one of my favorite sushi restaurants. I was not expecting that at all. So I'm like blushing over here. I met my god of sushi. So it's Momo's Sushi. You still own that, and it is here in Springfield. Check it out. We'll tag you guys to here on the podcast. But let's move on to some of the surprises and maybe unexpected aspects of living in the US that you encountered along the way. Do you have any examples of what you thought your American life would be like and then it did not meet your expectations?
Yes. Just like I said earlier, like when I came here, I expect that we're gonna have a little bit more convenient transportation. With I think it's the party life, because you came from your country and then you're young. I was young, and then I'm like, okay, I just gotta party. I just gonna do things that I never done. And then when I came here to Branson, and I'm like, this is not what I expect at all. So I just, how do I gonna do I gonna be able to live here, or do I gonna be able to live here for 1 year, or because I have the little moment that I want to transfer myself to somewhere else, to bigger city, but I just think maybe just finish this and maybe kind of like ask my school or my program to transfer to another place. So I just think, okay, maybe I just finish this one first and we go from there. Yeah. But that's the thing that I didn't expect at all, the way that I came here and I saw all mountain and forest and trees.
So much nature, right?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of nature. And the cities, even if it's a big city, still has lots of nature in it, which is so shocking to me too. So do you maintain connection to your Thai heritage still, and maybe to your family members? Do you have a big family left in Thailand?
Well, I have the big family because my grandma have a lot of kids. She have 10 kids. So my aunt, my uncle is still there. But my mom and my dad, they only have one. So I'm only child. And then we adopt another, my brother. So that's one. So we have small family, but with our cousin. So yes, I still have a big family. Still now, I thankful for the technology also, that we can FaceTime, we can call. So my mom still call me 3 times a day. We still talking with just regular, just like the way that I was in Thailand, in Bangkok.
So you've lived in the U.S. for 15 years. I'm sure you had a lot of challenges and experiences, and you can probably give a very useful advice right now to people from Thailand that are planning to achieve their American dream here as well. What would you advise them on whether they should come here or not? And if they will come here, what to expect and what to prepare them for?
I think it's different people, different person. We grow in different family. So I think you have to use your own judgment also. You can just go from one person. But yes, I can advise with the simple thing, like that you have to prepare. The most of time when people that come from Thailand, and if you not come from the big city, if you not go for the big city like New York, California, Chicago, they have to expect less to adjust themselves, because America have more nature to learn. So it's like you're not just gonna hit the big city and just boom, you have everything ready for you. It's not gonna be that way. So you kind of have to prepare yourself. What about if the state that you go for is smaller? Because even the smaller state in United States is gonna be the whole country of Thailand already. So it's big. So something like that is it's just I think that in general life that they have to prepare. You're not gonna get the same exact food that you get. You're not gonna have not convenient life in the like that you have dishwasher. Everything here is so convenient that make me lazy. But you're not gonna get I think it's the language that you want to speak Thai all the time. You're not gonna get that. So you have to prepare on that part also. That you come here, it's gonna forcing yourself to speak English, to learn English. And then I think a lot of Thai people, when they come here, with my experience, we so shy. We don't want to say things. We don't want to give opinion. When people ask us something, we just, okay, yes, we do it. Or, very easygoing. But you have to have your own, I think your own opinion to show people also that this is, I don't think this is right. Or you show them that, you
have your own opinion.
Yes. Because in our country, we that way, we have to follow the order.
Welcome back. You're listening to the American Dream Podcast, and I'm here with my role model, with the god of sushi, with the most wonderful guest on earth from Thailand, Tommie Baker. Welcome. Welcome to the show.
Thank you again.
So Thailand is actually one of the most popular places to travel. And I know personally a lot of people from Russia always travel to Thailand because, number one, it's close to Russia, kind of depends on where in Russia you're from, and it's very affordable. And I know that a lot of Americans travel to Thailand too because it's like the farthest, place you can travel to from America to experience a new culture, and once again, very affordable if you're from America in Thailand. So besides affordability and money part of traveling, what any other aspects of traveling to Thailand, in your opinion, are most attractive to travelers?
For me, I think it's history. That's very interesting. And culture, our culture, and people there. Because for me, I think I heard a lot of the review, and a lot of people that from here said our country, like our people, the Thai people, very nice. Always smile and greet them very well. And even me, I feel my country have a lot of the attraction. Even we are a small country, but we have a lot of like history, long history with the building, with the temple. So I think that's part that I want people to learn. And I know a lot of place in Thailand has grown. So you have like a party street and all that stuff. But I still recommend to go visit the old temple that over 200-300 years, and it's just unique that you see the big Buddha, and you see it's just a lot of places that you see, and then you are amazed how people in old generation build that without tool that we have nowadays. You use rock, you use stuff like that to build the temple. So that's one thing that I want you or a lot of people that never been there, go there and then try our history, or try to go the history place that you can. Yeah.
What about some lesser known destinations or places that travelers often overlook?
It's the small province. Because in Thailand we have 76 province. So mostly people will go to just the place that well known, like Bangkok, Phuket on the south, and then Phang Nga is an island, and go to Chiang Mai is north of Thailand, that little bit cooler, and go to, I think Pattaya is on the central also, but it's a lot of tourists. That place is good. Not I didn't say that it's not as it's not good, but it just there are a lot of city, a lot of city people, a lot of like something that if you want to shopping or stuff like that, so that's good, that's fine. But the small province that a lot of people overlook, because all that small province is not growing just as much. So you still see all the nature, the waterfall, the people, the fresh market, the fisherman, the gardener, that actually you see their life, the way how they live, and you can go there and then do the homestay to support them, and then you will see a lot of the nature life that people there. Actually, the realistic, I think that's what they call the realistic life that people in, like old people, stuff like that, they stay in that rural, how they live their life. And a lot of foreigner, they retire from America or England or all that, and then just go stay there, because over there you're never gonna feel the degree that below 32 or 0 degree there, because it's always hotter and hottest there, that I feel. So that's why a lot of people like it there, because it's never get really, really cold. So it's always nice weather or hot. So yes.
So out of those 76, you said, province
places, now it might be a little bit more.
Yeah. What is your favorite province place?
I have more than one because I still do want to go back to my country and visit.
When was the last time?
The last time is 2017.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty long time because first I thought, okay, when I become a restaurant owner, I will have my own time. So I can go whenever I want, but then that is not happening.
You have no time at all.
No, I have no time because I can't really take much break because, you have the restaurant. So I think your brain have to think 24/7. So yeah, so I'm waiting for the time right. And then, yes, I will go there and visit my country again. But yeah, in 76 or 77 province, I still want to go to like part of the north side, part of the south side, and part of the west side because they have more stuff. They have like if you been some in Thailand, you're gonna see like the south side will have all the beach. So I still wanna go there and remind myself how I grew up, and then I still wanna go to the north side that everything is so nature. You have wake up in the morning and you have some green tea and kind of like have a little bit of the what they call fork ocean that you see all the sky or the cloud that.
I know what you're talking about, but I think we're both having a brain fart right now. This is like bilingual people problem.
It's like the ocean, but it's all like cloud. So something like that you see the sunset, sunrise, and it's nice and relaxed.
Very relaxing. Yes. So more laid back.
Yes, like Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai. I still want to go and visit there again. And on south side, I still want to go back to my hometown because I think my hometown is my favorite place because I can eat anywhere in Thailand, but it's actually with my aunt cooking, my mom cooking. I still miss that. So yes.
Speaking of food, let's talk a little bit about Thai cuisine.
Yes.
I watched a travel show yesterday and I've seen some crazy stuff that is being sold in Thailand, like scorpions and, like...
Cricket.
Yes, crickets and things like that. So how is the cuisine in Thailand?
So in Thailand, we have 4 parts. So, you have north, south, west, and then east. In the different part, you have a little bit different cuisine. Like mostly when the inspired like northeast, you're gonna have like all the bug that I eat that too. I love that too. So you're gonna have like all the bug that they eat, like cricket, silkworm. I love all that. It's amazing how the flavor that is crunchy and creamy and all that. It's just the way that I...
so different to me. I'm like, yeah, it's good. But I cannot, I just can't. I watched it yesterday and I'm from Russia. So, the only thing I can eat is like buckwheat and, my maximum was sushi. So you're like talking about the crickets and I'm like, yeah, it's good. But I can't.
Yeah, it's just... Because I think that's the reason why that I want to become a chef too, because I love to try things. I love to eat so much. Even my mom, she was surprised when I was a kid because my dad will eat like raw meat, salad, stuff like that, and I will eat that too. Because my mom and my dad, they were teacher in northeast of Thailand, so they eat a lot of stuff like that, and they eat frog, they eat like weird thing, but I think it's good. It's in that time, but nowadays, if I go there and I just have to see the whole frog, I don't know I can handle it. But with the bug, I still do. I still love it. I still go to Asian market, maybe once a week and buy it. Cricket, grasshopper, silkworm, I still buy it and then kind of cook it and have all my co-worker try. Because I told them, I said, you have to try it because the flavor is good. You just have to get past the
visual part of it. Yes, just close your eyes and put it in your mouth.
And it will taste just like chip, just like French fry. I told them that. So you just have to close it. Just don't think about it. So yeah. But then in the south side, they will eat more like shrimp paste. Like that a lot of people here will not eat. Because it's, have like a fishy smell, like fish sauce, stuff like that. Yeah. So it's different. And then in the northeast, they eat like anchovy, papaya salad. And I don't know, like a lot of Thai places have it here. And then on the north they have yellow curry with they call khao soy, so stuff like that. So they have different cuisine from each part of Thailand. That is very interesting that when you go, you're not gonna just have sweet and sour chicken, cashew chicken. You're gonna have to try more things that in that culture or in that part of Thailand cook. So,
to actually experience the culture
Yes,
too.
yes.
Yes, absolutely. So what about some cultural etiquette in Thailand? What would you recommend to travelers regarding the customs in Thailand?
I think more likely in Thailand you have to learn that every place is kind of the same. When they know that you're from another country, you get some people that try to take advantage from you. So, that's part you have to watch yourself on that. You have to protect your identity. You have to kind of like watch for your own safety also, because the big city, they all do that. Even the small city, when they know that you're a tourist. So, try to kind of like watch yourself, learn to negotiate. Because, when a lot of places nowadays, when they know, oh, you're from America, let me raise the price up. So they will do the same thing. So that's one thing that you have to watch on the site as the tourist. So
How to avoid that?
a lot of people learn to speak simple of Thai language. Because nowadays the phone is work just as well. So that's why I saw a lot of the foreigner or tourists learn before they go the average price. Like you have to learn how much water over there, how much Coke can over there, so you don't get taken advantage. Or the most of time, they go to supermarket, so they get equal price. And I think a lot of the foreigner nowadays, they have more information in Thailand, so they kind of like learn which place they should go, which place they shouldn't go. So yeah.
Okay. So what sentence should a traveler learn? If you've been watching our episodes, you know that every person that I interview, I like to learn a little bit of their language. So I just can't not ask you about this and try to pronounce some of the Thai language.
The Thai language, yeah.
Yes. So teach me a little bit of Thai.
So most likely common that people will learn is say hello. But our is kind of different because you can't, like American, when you see someone, hey, hello, and then they do handshake. But in Thailand, we do like sawaddi.
Sawaddi.
Yes.
Sawaddi.
Yes, sawaddi. But if you a woman, so you have to say sawaddi ka.
Sawaddi ka.
Yes.
Sawaddi ka. What does that mean? Just
It's
like
mean hello.
Hello, but from a female?
Yes.
Okay. What if you're a male?
If the male have to say sawaddi krap.
Sawaddi krap. Do you have the r
Yes,
as
I
a
do.
dialect?
Yes.
So sawaddi krap.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
Wow.
You're
okay.
perfect.
I'm ready to go to Thailand. That's it. Yes. So what about some festivals in Thailand? Do you have a specific time of year when tourists should go to Thailand?
Yes. So our summer over there will be totally different from here. So here summer is June, July, August, but over there our summer it will be March, April, and May for a little bit of May.
Oh.
So that part so is on April. Most likely is 13, 14, 15, but now it's longer that the festival will go on because we know that the tourists love to come and join us on this one. So we call it's Thai New Year's. We call Songkran Festival. So this one in the traditional way, long time ago, but nowadays people still do it. That we use water. It's called blessing water, and then we kind of like wash our parents, our grandpa feet and hand, and then ask them for blessing. But now it's kind of like turned to water festival. So we throw water to each other and put powder to kind of like blessing each other. So that's what is very, very popular. Well, it's very popular festival that we have. And then if you see in Bangkok, it's gonna be the whole week that we throw water. We the whole street and all that, and we'll have party stuff like that. Yeah.
So that's during April.
That's during April. Yeah.
What do you have during summer? June and July.
Yeah, June,
August.
July. Over there, don't have much of anything because we have the festival that we have, and it's depend on part of Thailand. They will have different festival, but the Songkran or the Thai New Year, it will be all over the country, and they will have most likely it will be religion festival. So it will be what they call I can't tell you what they call in English, but when they have the big festival for,
you can say it in Thai,
like ออกพรรษาเข้าพรรษา so it's like with the monk, with the religion, the Buddhism period of time and all that stuff. We have Chinese New Year because a lot of people in Thailand have part Chinese also, so yeah, that's one that is kind of big thing, but nothing that actually will attract the customer, or not the customer, sorry, the tourists as the Thai New Year's. So because that one is very well known for people to just go there and another thing is most of the time here is cold. So they will go there in the hot temperature and then just throw ice water or water.
And it feels refreshing and nice. Yes. So what about natural landscapes? Do you have any recommendations on some natural beauty of Thailand that tourists can visit?
In Thailand, it's not a big country, so everything is so close to each other. Like me, if I even myself, when I go last 2017, I took my daughter with me, so she was 4 years old that time. She never seen nothing like that, so she was so exciting. When we flew, she never go to sleep for that 20 something hours. She just been wide awake.
Looked out of the window.
Yes, like just drawing and just have imagination how Thailand gonna be. So then when we got there, I'm not rent a car or nothing. I just take her with the train to travel because it's very unique that you see, and it's not gonna be the speed train. You have to take the regular train that take about 10 hours.
Oh wow!
To get to my hometown, so you can. I want a lot of people to see the nature, the culture, and the country. The way it's like. Train in Thailand, when you just use the regular train that everyone use, so you're gonna see they stop by each station, and you're gonna see people carry food and then just walk past you or on the station and just like, do you want chicken noodle, or you want like just everything that you can imagine, just food, all the food, because I think our country, we more about food. We love the cuisine, the food so much, so that's why we eat 24/7. You can say we never stop eating. So that's the reason why we have 24/7 street food. So yeah, and even on the train, you're gonna see every station. It just have all the food cuisine in each station or each like part of the town. So they have a little bit different cuisine also. Yeah, and then you can see the beach and all that through like while you ride the train.
Do you have to buy a ticket for the train ahead of time, or you can just get it on the spot?
Or you just buy on the spot.
Okay. And the train goes how often?
Most likely the train it will be different if that province, but it will pass the province, so it will have maybe like every 2 hour, 3 hour, and you will have the train, but different. Sometimes you can go with a different train also, and north, south, or northeast, you have the train go. So that's very convenient, and you can buy ahead of time if you want, and you just kind of like follow, with the backpack and just go. A lot of people do that way. A lot of young people, they kind of like do that way. Just kind of like go with the backpack and then, just stop by and then do thing there. But it's very, for me, I think it's very good experience when you get to do that way. Instead of you rent a car or you go with the like plane, just go from one spot to another spot. I think that is the good experience that you should learn from our culture. You will see actually like how they do, how we live in there.
So if you want to experience the culture and see the nature, you have to take the train.
Yeah, I think it's very fun to see. And then you're going to see people. And people, they, like in Thailand, it's not English is not our major language, so it's Thai language. So people are not gonna speak much English at all or none.
So it's a big cultural shock.
Yeah, and then only thing that they're gonna do to you, they're gonna just smile to you, very nice to you, stuff like that. So yeah, but it's still you can feel the sincere from their face that they glad that you here or stuff like that. You will feel it. With a lot of people that around you.
So what if a traveler doesn't care about nature but want to experience the capital of the country, Bangkok?
Bangkok, yeah.
Yes. So what to prepare them for in Bangkok? What places to visit in Bangkok, kind of like to have a well-rounded experience?
Bangkok have a lot of interesting also, like the interesting place. Because around Bangkok, in Bangkok is very small, but then you have around town that have a lot of the, not the nature, but it's like floating market that or a lot of people should visit. Because you're going to have, again, it's food on the boat. And then,
that's fun.
Yeah, and then you will just go to that pier and then people just going to kind of have the food that they cook on the boat and then you can just buy it from there. Or they have, you can get on the boat also as we call the boat bus. So you can get there and then you can just go to each different. And we call dessert island. So that island have all like sweet stuff and have more like, I think it's they build that island and then just the people that live there just keep their own culture. So they still wear something that, in their culture a long time ago and all that stuff. And then sell things that they sold maybe in 100 years ago or 50 years ago and they still do the same thing. So it feel like you go back in time. So yeah, and then in Bangkok, if you like party, of course, they have 24/7 party, even close Pattaya. So that's the beach, maybe like 45 minutes from Bangkok. So party, yes, of course, definitely is all night. But just have to watch yourself. The whole street, it will be what kind of party that you like. Like they have different, like the whole street will be kind of like rock party or, like metal or it just depend on, you have to plan ahead because it's so many. Or Chinatown, if you love to try new thing also, we have the whole area of Chinatown that have a lot of food also. See, it's like all the conversation is going to be about food because Thailand have a lot of that place. So yeah, the party all night long.
The more I talk to you about Thailand, the more I understand why Americans love that country so much, because there's so much food.
Yes. And you never, 24/7, you can find food everywhere, like anywhere.
And it's very affordable. How much would you say would a dine out experience for two cost in dollars?
See, if you go to the street market, you might spend maybe about less than $4.
For two people?
Yes.
Just on a market?
Yes.
What about a restaurant, like in Bangkok?
The restaurant in Bangkok now, the price raised up because, the economy, because economy is go with the world also. So yeah, so maybe you might spend about, but it's still cheaper, like $30.
$30 for two?
Yes.
That's very good. That's very cheap.
You can get that $30, you can get pretty luxury meal.
Wow.
But it's opposite. McDonald's over there is very expensive.
So you've talked to me a little bit about the islands. What about some of the world famous beaches? Can you name some beaches for travelers to visit?
Yes, I think the most tourists that go, they like PP Island. It sounds weird here, but it's PP Island is very pretty island. The ocean or the water is kind of like blue, green water. And the beach is white sand. And you have cave that you can just go dive. And then you can do, you're going to see all the like fish, Nemo and all that stuff. So that's one that I recommend. And I still want to go there and, revisit over there also myself. And they have little small island also, if that one is on the way on the south side. So, they have on the east side that they have, it's called Summit Island. So that one is not too far from Bangkok, maybe 2 hours from Bangkok. So that one is nice area. Also, it's not take too long for the ferry boat to get there. Yeah, and different part of because the ocean is gonna be on the east side and then on the south side. And we have maybe about the popular maybe about 4 island. Phuket is an island also, but that's one is we have actually the bridge across because that one is very, very popular for the tourists to get there. So that's why that one is called like they built the bridge long time ago also. And we have Samui Island. So that's one is full moon party that popular on Samui Island. So when they have party on the beach every full moon.
Oh, every full moon?
Yes.
Like literally full moon, not
Yes.
just a saying?
Nope.
Wow. So if you really want to party hard, go there.
Yes. So that's one it will be from I think sunset to sunrise.
Wow. All night.
Yes.
Just all night. What is the best way to transport yourself in Thailand?
A lot of people use bus.
Oh, just the public transportation? It's
Yes.
safe for
It's just
tourists?
safe because you can book the ticket ahead of time. Nowadays, people use plane. But for me, plane is just the cost more. If you in the budget, but if your budget is can expand, so yes, the plane will be quicker.
What about some maybe souvenirs or shopping experiences that would be interesting for a tourist? What is something that everyone should bring from Thailand with them?
I have it with me also because I still use it. So people will, we don't have the same. This is totally different from another country. So this one is kind of like, if you see here in Walmart, they have it like a smell thing, when you have sinuses or you're not feeling good or you...
So it's like a menthol.
Yeah. So we have the same thing, but I think it's in the antique, like way you can...
It's very beautiful.
And then it's have the smell. It just, for me, I think it just represents Thai.
It has a little cap on it.
Yes. And then when you open it, you can smell it and then...
Oh, yeah. That smells very strong. Oh, my God. I think my grandma used to have something like that. Yes. Yeah. I don't know where she got it from, but that's so interesting. If you want to see this item, by the way, check out our YouTube at Podcast TAD, the American Dream Podcast. This is so compact.
Thai people use a lot of this. So that's why, when you see, when you bring it here, people gonna know this. A lot of people, especially Thai people, will know this is from Thailand because nowhere else will have.
I sniffed it only once and it already cleansed everything inside of me. I feel like a brand new woman. So finally, what do you hope travelers can take away from their experience in Thailand?
When a lot of people go to Thailand, they know Thailand as a party capital. So I want them to kind of erase that part, or like a woman street, or I can say it right, like a prostitute, stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want them to erase that experience and just try the actually Thai, like new nature. Try to go visit the history, temple, waterfall, ocean, market, floating market, just to get the actually real experience.
Not just the stereotypes.
Yes, not just what you heard. Oh, this is gonna be, we're just gonna go there just to party, just to, get with someone. And I just don't one day think that way, because for me, I think I respect every country that I go. Even here, I respect. So I don't want that type to be the main idea that people want to go. So that's why I wanna erase it, because I think that is the negative of thought. A lot of people that think about Thailand, oh, I don't wanna go there because of this, or I wanna go there because of this. I just want them to think over and just they have more than just party and all that. We have a lot more.
Would you be able to work with Gordon Ramsay?
No. I like my husband loved Gordon Ramsay, and I said, I told my husband, I said, if said in the chef word, I think he's an asshole, but I know he's a good chef. I know a lot.
He does have a very short temper,
Yes.
so
I love Bobby Flay. I think
Oh.
he's a very challenged chef. So that's one that another my role model chef. So yeah,
So you would like to work with Bobby Flay,
I do.
but not with Gordon Ramsay.
I have to think about it because it's like I deal with a lot. Well, when you work in chef, you have to be. When you work in chef career, you have to be tough. I feel when I first came here, I was so sweet. I don't know how to cuss. I don't know how to do nothing like that.
And now you do. We just heard it.
Yes.
We definitely digress. We were just about to talk about the items that you have brought from Thailand, and we started talking about Gordon Ramsay for some reason. Welcome back. We're listening to the American Dream podcast. I'm in the studio with Tommie Baker, and you have brought a giant bag with you today. And I always love this part of the podcast because it's the most sentimental part of the podcast, and all immigrants always bring those items, and they're so excited to share about them, which makes me just so happy. So let's take a look at what you've brought.
All right. I have the first thing is I brought here since when I came here is my grandma, because the way that but now she passed away already, but I still have the way that the old people in old generation wear. So it's like maybe it's called sexy nowadays, but my grandma always wears something like this because in Thailand it's very hot.
That looks like a tank top.
Yeah, but it's my grandma always like wear something like this, just color on top, just make it. I think it's cool herself down.
I like the print on it, the design, polka dot.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, so
fun.
maybe the style is is color developed.
Yes.
And this one is color. I don't know if we call here skirt. In Thailand we call pa thung. So she just gonna wear this color her skirt.
By the way, if you're just listening to us, make sure you check out our YouTube at Podcast TID, the American Dream Podcast, to see all of these beautiful items that Tommie brought in the studio.
Yeah, so this one mostly is women wear. So, women will have.
So what is this like? It just looks like a material. I'm
so
trying to understand how you
like
wear it.
She will put herself in here, and then you can just tuck yourself, and then you can just wear from like around your waist.
Oh, kind of like a skirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
but,
okay.
It's skirt that you don't have to use your size. You can wear any,
Anybody can wear
anywhere
this
you can wear
skirt.
it.
Yes.
So yeah,
yes.
you can just make it fit on your own by tidying it.
Yes.
So.
That's a beautiful skirt and a tank top.
Yeah, and then this one for women, and then a guy will wear something like my dad still wears sometimes, because when it's get too hot or after shower, we don't use towels right here, much of it. So he will wear something like this, just kind of like cover himself. Or sometimes the guy wear this around their waist.
Ah, like a belt.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. So this one is in rural. They will wear it a lot, and then like you can do it like big like this. So he wear around his waist and just make like another like guy skirt, but
for men.
yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, something like this that my dad or my grandpa still do.
Wow. And what a different prints too. We have polka dot, we have flowers, and we have the plaid.
Yes.
The plaid print.
And this one another piece that represent my hometown.
Oh wow.
In south of Thailand, we have this. I think this one made from cow skin.
Oh, okay.
So they used to make it's called actor. Because in south of Thailand, but normally it's gonna be big one, and then you have the stick that you can move the arms. I can show you on the YouTube also the way they do it. They have like a projector and have the light, and they use the shadow.
Ah, it's a shadow theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they have different. They will create all this actor, and they will make like a movie.
So these are the characters.
Yes, these are the character, and then they will move with the stick.
So this is like made out of, you said cow skin, but
Yes.
it's like glued on here or something.
It's cow skin, and then they just kind of dry it, I think, and then just kind of color them. Because mostly the color is not going to be a lot of color at all.
This is so interesting. So, and they have names.
Yes, they do. Different. One of them have name, but some name it will be, like the last guy. This one, his name, like because they all guy. They have some women also, but woman is not the main. It's not the main actor. Mostly it's gonna be a guy. So this one, in America he'll be funny guy. This one is called, his name Dick. So that's what my...
Well, Dick is actually Richard.
Yes. So that's why this guy, and this one is in this actor character. He's a funny guy. So that's something.
Well, he should be with the name like that.
So yeah. So a lot of stuff is like but the name is, you can know them from their name because they have the same name in every movie, in every show. Yeah.
Is this displayed at your restaurant or at your home?
This is displayed at my home.
Okay.
It used to be at my Thai restaurant. So yes, but now it's at my home now.
Yeah. Is it in your bedroom, in the living room?
In my office.
In your office?
Yes.
Okay. What about the clothes?
The clothes, this one I still keep in my box that I think is, I have one box that is the box from Thailand. So I have my old coin, my old bill from my king that passed away. I have his, because my king that passed away, so I will keep like stuff that about him still, because we I don't know if you know, this one is the King Rama 9. So
let's show it to the camera also. So this was the king of
in Thailand, but then he passed away already.
Is that like a tradition in Thailand to be so almost like patriotic towards the political leader?
Yeah, because we do here is have president, but we have the king. I think our politics or everything is similar with England, the way we do, because we still respect our king. The king is over the law. So yeah, we still do that way.
And people actually appreciate and love their political leaders in Thailand.
The king, yes.
Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty explanatory over here because you even brought a picture of him with you and you call him my king, and he passed away and you still have sentimental feelings towards.
Yeah. It's a weird feeling that when you love someone without seeing. So this one that we kind of like see that way, because I grow up and then he's already there, and I think a lot of people never met him in person, but we fall in love with him with the activity that he do, and then what he did for the country. Yeah, stuff like that. Even as he not involved with the law or anything, but it still make our heart feel full when we talk about him, even he's not there no more. Oh, and then another thing that I want to show that is very religion. It's very weird, but this one is a smelly thing also. But this in the old, I think we call black magic way. So like in the old time they will use this and then just kind of like collect the spirit.
Is there someone's spirit inside?
No. So this one they make do the new trend now. So it's gonna be just kind of like smell
that spirit.
Yes. No, just smell like this one.
Oh, okay. But it used to be for the spirits.
Yeah, in the old times.
Oh yeah, it smells the same.
Yeah.
It smells the same as this one. It's just, it looks like it was crafted by someone.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you make it?
No, I would love to.
It's very authentic. It's very cute. I actually really like this more than this tiny one because this one just looks like someone actually made it with their hands. So this is so cool. And I have learned a lot about Thai culture today. How to say goodbye in Thai?
La kon.
La kon. Is that different for a woman or a man?
Yeah, la kon ka.
La kon ka for a woman.
Yes.
La kon ka La Conca, Tommie.
Yes.
Thank you so much for visiting me today, and thank you for bringing all of these beautiful items. Give us a follow on our YouTube at Podcast TID and check out all of these beautiful items. And also, Momo Sushi here in Springfield, Missouri. Who would
Thank
have
you
thought?
so much.
Thank you so much for visiting.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to the American Dream Podcast. For more episodes, subscribe on your favorite platform. Keep dreaming and see you next time.